Hey, it's the Scotch Test Dummies. We got Cragganmore Distillers Edition.
Ooh, I like this one a lot. I'm just going to tell you because we're going to test it Cragganmore Love style.
Cragganmore testing style.
So, I believe Scott looked at the shelf of whiskeys we got to drink, we got to rate, and you were like, what the heck's going on with this one?
Yeah, you've been like, you hit that one. But that's your bottle, though,
It
too.
is.
So.
And you remember, isn't this, yeah, this is my favorite from the very first tasting.
I was going to tell that.
Yep.
We actually got, you
I organized the
mistook
tasting.
Well,
I did, yeah.
Yeah, you thought it was the Cragganmore 12 for a while.
Yes. And then
when I went back and looked, I had some pictures I had taken at that tasting. I go back and I'm like, you know what? That was the Distillers Edition we did. It wasn't the 12.
Yep. And this is still delicious. So this, literally, the very first tasting I organized, this was my favorite.
Oh wow, nice sweet nose. At the time I was drinking, I think Johnny Walker Black was like my go-to when we did that tasting.
I've got 835 coin.
836.
And before we go any further, you can get these. We've opened up all numbers now. So go to scotchtestdummies.com and go to the merch site. And we've got glasses, staves, coins. The coins are great for the pocket, work as a topper. Great for the pocket, like they do something for your pocket.
And I've got Jason Whiskey Wise's Glencairn Copita,
Ooh,
which he gifted us when we were in.
It even had a little topper on it, right? I know, isn't the nose delicious?
Was that him or Bunahov? We got
I can't tell.
we got the
No, that was
Copitas at
him.
Bunahov.
That was him, because, yeah, his curve in on the top.
Also do the Bunahavens. It's a Glencairn Copita.
I think his had the little top.
One of them had it. I don't remember.
It's hard to tell.
But I tell you what, the nose on that, there is a note of something in there.
I get like candied tangerine.
Yeah. A very high tropical fruit note.
But a little bit of that, what is it, that Australian Aruba licorice or something is what, a little bit of a waxy.
I don't know what.
Oh, that's good.
Australian.
I'm not sure it's Aruba, but my
is.
mom buys some of the craziest
Dang, are you
licorice.
kidding? 40% ABV.
Oh,
Are you kidding me?
I know.
Distillers, a lot of people are going to be yelling, Diageo ruined the Cragganmore Distillers Edition.
This is so good, though.
The nose on that is delicious.
Yeah, and it's just delectable.
Yeah, it's the
And
tropical
approachable.
fruits.
Yeah, a lot of tropical fruits and very, very approachable. So this literally, I walked away from that first tasting. We had a Lagavulin 16, and I was like, ugh, it's ashtray. Who drinks that? So your palate can change. It can move. It can flow. So there's a little dust bunny floating around on this table.
That's nice. Nice caramels, nice tropical fruits. Mango and even some pineapple.
I need more of this. And it's got a touch. I get a little touch of smoke. I don't know where.
I haven't got that yet.
I don't know
Cinnamon.
where I get it.
All spices.
Yeah. Maybe it's clove. Maybe I'm picking up some clove, and it reminds me. My sister on occasion would smoke a clove cigarette.
What did when we were sitting at Ballindolik with Brian
I would just
afterwards?
love that sentence.
And he pulled out. He had old bottles of Cragganmore, and one was like a 29-year-old. I want to say 26-year or a 29-year-old. We got to sample when we were sitting in there. That was delicious.
Yeah. People are yelling at you for that story.
They can yell all they want. You forgot, didn't you? Old Cragganmore.
I have a vague memory, but yeah, I forgot.
Nice nose. Yeah, it's 40%, but it's good. It's delicious.
Well, and where that 40% shows up is it doesn't give you much flash on the first sip. But the pleasure here is all in the finish. Because you seem to go straight from first sip. Maybe I'm going to have to try again, maybe a little mid palate, but then it's this beautiful kitchen spice clove finish. It just lingers and hangs in.
Floral, fruity, maybe even a little nutty at the same time.
And that nose is so tropical fruit tangerine.
Now it does say double matured, so that would indicate, you know, an ex-bourbon cask and then a sherry cask or a wine cask of some sort. I would hazard to get. Most people are using Oloroso sherries. I don't really get Oloroso sherry with it.
God dang, I love it. I really, really like it. I get a little bit of nutty, maybe a little bit of peanut right on the open and in the mid.
That's what I was saying. It's a little floral. It's a little fruity. It's a little nutty.
But that finish, and it lingers, and I get, I want to say maybe a hint of peanut and tobacco.
There's a little bit of clove, a little bit of mint.
Yeah.
I can see a little bit of pipe tobacco. But it's the, you've got the pipe tobacco, or you got the pipe, and you're sucking on it, and it creates a saliva. So the pipe tobacco saliva, kind of the tobacco spit, I guess you would say, kind of.
Thank you for tuning in.
Get that for a note.
Yeah. The women all just went, and next.
That is good.
And I will admit I need to buy another one of these because I'm not kidding. I come in and I want something. Well, first of all, let me give you a weird thing here for me. Later at night, past 8, I generally want 1 dram, maybe 2. So if I get stuck at work and I'm not in light, and I want something lighter. I was reaching toward that brandy over there, and then I started reaching toward this. So the 40% was actually something that was working real nice with my stomach, which has been a little bit, it gets a little cranky if I'm putting a 50% or higher in there. So, I mean, that's been one of my reasons, but this is so flavorful at that lower ABV. I dig it. Admit this, we filmed a few shows before this. This is still holding up.
This is good.
Is there a but?
There's going to be a but, because at the 40%, it's light. It's got a quicker finish. To me, it's good up front. It's good mid palate. Finish is quick. 40% ABV. It's gone. The price point is going to be a killer. This is a 12 to 13-year-old whiskey.
Gotta chew this one. Chew it. Take another sip and chew on it a little bit. I'm telling you, you get a little bit more of that experience.
I wouldn't. I'm just saying I would.
What is the price point?
Good.
I don't remember. Was it 110?
It's good, but I would not if that was my bottle, I wouldn't rebuy it.
Is it
It's good.
110?
I wouldn't mind drinking it.
I don't think it was 110. How
It's
much was it?
around. It's close to 100. It's 90 to 110 range, I want to say.
I'll get another.
But I think when you bought this one and it was out at Plaza, they had it on sale for like 79 or something. At the
Should have
time.
bought 3. It's like my first time.
Like I say, that's a tough one. Well, if that was a 46% or a 48%er,
Probably be.
I hate to always go back and beat
I
that
know.
drum.
Well, you and I
For a-
both say though we like a higher ABV.
For a 40% whiskey, it's good. I think the
I think
price
it's
point.
stellar for 40%.
If you buy it, you're not going to be disappointed, but you're not going to buy it again.
I will.
So, I'm going to go. I'll give it a 90.
I didn't think you were going to go that high.
I know. No, I mean, it's good. Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't buy it. I wouldn't. It is a good flavor profile. It's got a lot of depth to it. It's got a lot of character. 40% is killing it.
Yeah.
I know the price point. I know this is 12 to 13 years old. Looking at the dates on the bottle,
I love it though.
it is. It's
giving
good.
it
Don't
an
get me
89.
wrong.
I'm giving it an 89. I agree with you 100%. You and I both. 46, I think, is a great sweet spot for an ABV.
I mean, looking at it, what it is.
I love it as
It's
what
a
it
good
is,
whiskey.
though.
It's got a great It's up front, it's good. Mid palate, it's very good. Finish is short. It's light, ABV wise, but it's good. It's a good whiskey.
I will say
If I bought
it is a lighter approach. So, and that's what won me over. When I tasted this, I was like, so this is what Scotch can be.
Yeah. There's a lot of layers to it. I mean, there's tobaccos, there's some leathers, there's your spices, there's the caramels, caramels.
Without all the peat kicker, which is what's amazing. I can see why I was digging it as a rookie. Because I like it. And I kept hitting it.
That's okay. So moving from the score into is it worth it? Like I say, if you buy it, I don't think you're going to be disappointed.
Right.
If you're like me, you're probably not going to buy it again, just because there's a lot of other options out there. There's a lot of other good whiskeys out there.
That's a 13 years.
If you could get that $60 to $70 range,
Are they still
it's a
putting
buy.
this out?
Yeah, I think so.
Special Reserve CGGD 6565
Yeah.
limited edition.
Yeah. But I mean, they have a distilled in 2000, bottled in 2013.
Yeah.
So that's even an older bottling. I mean,
Right.
we're in 2019.
Right.
So that one's been in the glass for 6 years.
Yep. I dig it. But again, it was.
And you want to buy it? You'd buy it again?
Yep. I will probably keep some of this around. So, and I kept hitting it.
All right. Scotch God shout out.
Shout out. I
Jam-
thought I had a shout out.
Jameson Mokel.
Mokel.
He's got his own YouTube channel, but he comes in on our Highland Park Magnus review number 392, which was a while back. It's a $30 bottle by Highland Park, non-age statement.
Peated Heather, baby. Peated
It
Heather.
was sent to us for a review.
It was. We declared that, I believe.
Jameson says, I want to let you guys know that you got a reviewer's bottle. It's something Ralphie has known about for years, but hey, take the free bottle and chill. I bought a bottle off this review and the whiskey is trash, real trash, and you should be ashamed of this fake review.
But he's got his name Jameson. Is he like is that
Jameson
his real
Mokel.
name, or do you think he's
No,
just
that's his, I
fan of
assume it's
Irish
his real
whiskey
name.
and he's just trashing?
He's got
Scottish
his
whiskey?
own YouTube channel.
Oh, he's got his own.
Yeah, I mean, he's had good comments in the past and followed us, and apparently,
Really? All of a sudden he went caustic?
yeah,
Holy moly!
yeah.
So by reviewer's bottle, he thinks they really go bottle some fake mixture
They
and
sent
send
us
it
a
to the
good.
reviewer.
They sent us a good bottle, and we're shills for taking the $30 bottle. And I think we said, it's good whiskey. It's not bad. It's not going to be the best whiskey you ever had.
But he literally thinks they take the time to mix up like a slightly better concoction to send to reviewers, and
Yeah.
it's called a reviewer's bottle.
We received a reviewer's bottle. And we're
Now,
paid
I've
shills.
seen Ralphie's show. I'm a fan of Ralphie, but I haven't watched Ralphie, quite honestly, in probably 3 years. We're busy. We do our own show. Yeah, I haven't
I've watched Ralphie.
I haven't watched him in 3 years, but I haven't seen anything on a reviewer's bottle. I used to watch him all the time. But you've heard him say this?
No, I haven't heard Ralphie
Oh,
say
okay,
that.
that's what I'm saying.
I've
Is this
watched
something
Ralphie.
Ralphie says? Because I mean, I believe Ralphie if he's
Well, I
saying
know
it.
the thing is, I
There's
know
going to be some truth there if Ralphie's saying it.
Ralphie is a staunch advocate just against not receiving free bottles.
Right.
Pay for the bottle, review it yourself, and give an unbiased review.
I think that's fine too. But what I love better is send me the bottle and I still give an unbiased review. Double down on the crazy.
Yeah. Highland Park Magnus isn't that bad for a $30 bottle. Is it Highland Park 12? Is it Highland Park 18? Is it Macallan 18? No.
Hey,
But it's become their entry level. They created it. It's ex-bourbon cast with a slight, and there's some sherry finishing in some of it as well. It's a good bottle,
I don't
especially
even
for
think I've
$30.
watched our show in 3 years, other than the edit. I can't go back and watch our own show. I'm like, oh, here we go. Here's this. Look at me yelling, test it. Goofy.
I do comments come in all the time about something. I'm like, what's he referencing in that comment? And I'll have to go back and watch the video
yeah.
and see.
Well, I know in the YouTube, the new YouTube beta, they don't always show the thumbnail, and I'm like, I always say you got to have the thumbnail because I don't know what they're talking about. And then I gotta go all the way out and come back in, and then the thumbnail will show. And I'm like, this beta thing sucks. So, Interesting. No, I'm
Oh,
good.
you want a shot to finish?
Okay, one little. So,
Just a
that
taste.
is funny. What did you say, shills?
Somebody commented once. They said, "How come Scott always ends the show with a toast?" But
Bart's
Bart
is
never
empty.
does.
Oh.
Yeah.
You don't even know. I yelled at you. I yelled, test it. I mean, what else you want? Are you not entertained? Cilantro.
No,
I know. Now I'm all
You
blown
got you all.
because of the toast. Scotch it. You Scotch gods.
cilantro.
Dummies.
Dummies.